a video that I am very excited to be doing, and that is my room tour. And I've been waiting to do this video for so long. Me and Brownie have both wanted to film individual room tours for ages now, but we keep putting it off because we're like, oh well, I want to add this to my room, or I want to buy this, change this before I do it. So this year for Christmas I finally got the last couple of things that I wanted to add to my room before I filmed this, and now I have everything and I've set up everything, and so I'm really excited to be doing this. I hope you guys like watching this. I personally love watching room tours. I think they're really fun. So yeah, tell us if you like it and let's get started. So the first thing that you see when you open my door and go into my room is my dresser right here, and here's just a quick little pan of the whole thing before I show you everything individually. So on the edge here I have a stack of vintage books and a little teacup up on top that my friend Emily Joy gave me. And all these books I actually purchased from a secondhand bookstore that's about 2 minutes away from my house, and me and Brownie go there all the time. We love it. It sells loads of really old cool books for really cheap, and so that's where I've gotten all of these from. I also got this dictionary from there too, but I just kind of have it separate because it's my favorite. And yeah, it's just a really cool old dictionary, and I just love it so much. Right behind that I have this really cool camera that was actually my granddad's that he used during the Korean War, and my mom gave this to me for my birthday last year and I love it. Next I have my beautiful typewriters, and I have a blue one and a white one. The white one was given to me for my birthday a couple years ago, and the blue one was also a gift. I also set this little Volkswagen van model on top of the blue one, which by the way is my favorite type of car. And then on the white one I just set some pictures that my grandmother gave me. And behind those pictures and behind the typewriter I have another picture of kind of some cars stacked up, and the picture I got from IKEA, and then the frame my dad gave me. In between my two typewriters I've set another little vintage camera, and this one I got at a second-hand store near my house. At the very back of my dresser I have leaned up this bulletin board that I have just collaged a bunch of old music sheets and postcards and a couple other things just to create a little collage board. And then beside that I have another little vintage camera, and this was actually the first one that I ever got. As you can tell, I collect them, and I just have it standing on this tripod that actually came with the camera that was my granddad's. Sitting right on the edge here I have some more music sheets similar to the ones that are on my bulletin board, and I actually got these the same place that I got all the books from the bookstore near my house, and so I just stacked up some of my favorite ones and put them on the edge of my dresser. And here is my little mini Christmas tree, which sadly I will probably be taking down very soon, but it's so cute with the little presents and berries on it. And behind that I have these two wine bottles that I've decorated, and we actually have a DIY for this if you want to see exactly how we made this, as well as a couple other vintage room decoration ideas. Leaning up against those I just have this little baby matchstick box, and it has a little guy riding a horse, and I just thought it was really cute. And that pretty much concludes everything that is on my dresser. And right underneath my dresser I have this little pink box which I use as a chair, as well as keeping my hair dryer and my straighteners. I use this as kind of just a hair supply thing. So I've got some mousse, which is my all-time favorite hair product. And then on my wall I have this Audrey Hepburn picture, which I got for Christmas again last year, and it's just really pretty. It's in this nice black frame. And then along from that I have my bookshelf. I just recently got this and I never realized how useful it would actually turn out to be. On the top shelf I just keep a bunch of movies, including The Great Gatsby, which I just got for Christmas this year. Then my next shelf is kind of for filming supplies, so normally this is where I keep my camera, although obviously I'm using right now, and a spare lens and a little Hollywood clicker thing. Then moving on down again I have some more kind of books that I need for my English course. And then I just have some normal books that didn't really fit on my other bookshelf, which you will see later. And moving on down again, I have my Anne of Green Gables collection, so I have all the movies and the majority of the books. And Anne of Green Gables is one of my all-time favorite movies. I love it so much. And then on the bottom shelf, I have kind of like a random assortment of books and movies, as well as my old camera, which is what's in the bag on the right. And along this wall, I have stacked up a couple suitcases, all of which I have literally just found in like dumpsters, and one I found in just like this random field when we were camping, and I ended up having to drag it back for like a mile. And then on top of the suitcases, I have a record player which I just got for Christmas, and I've been listening to it all the time. Above that is my window, which obviously you can't see very well right now, but it's there. And then I have these curtains that I got from a secondhand store in America, and they were only $1 because there was meant to be 2 and there was only 1, but they're really pretty. On my window ledge, I have a bunch of these pictures like the one you saw earlier of the different kinds of cars, and then you come to my bedside table. The first thing I have is this little gas station pump, and it's so cute. It is from TK Maxx, although I got it for Christmas again, and I usually keep nail polish in here. And beside that, I have this little camera bag, which I got from Emily Joy again, and I usually keep like spare memory cards and stuff like that in there. And then I have a little black touch lamp, which is from B&M, I think. And in front of that, I have this little jewelry stand, which I actually thought looked better without having jewelry on it, so I just have it set on my dresser. And then beside that, I have a little jewelry box, which I keep some of my favorite jewelry in, even though I don't really wear jewelry that much. And then below that, there is a drawer, which I usually kind of use as like a junk drawer, and even though it looks really messy, I actually organized it, but I just keep like everything that I need accessible right next to me, right next to my bed. So I have some lotion and headphones, and I also have this pillow spray, which I never use, but my sister uses like all the time. And then below that, I have 2 more shelves, which I keep some more of my cameras on. And even though I actually have quite a few of these cameras, I've never spent more than like 25 pounds, I think, in total on all of them, because I've always gotten them on like really, really, really good deals. And as soon as people like my grandparents started to realize that I was collecting them, they would just give me their old ones. And so I have a bunch of them now, but I'm really lucky in the sense that I've not really had to spend a lot of money on them. And then beside that, obviously, I have my bed. And here are some of the pillows. I have an Audrey Hepburn one. I have another Audrey Hepburn one, which Brahman likes to call inverted Audrey, but it's actually just like the same pillow but in negative. And I also have a couple other pillows, including this big fluffy white one, which is one of my favorite ones to lay against because it is just so soft and comfortable and cozy. And then I just have like this big fake black fur blanket and a little Eeyore at the end of the bed. Then on the wall above my bed, I have collaged the entire wall with pictures that my grandmother very kindly let me use. And it's actually really cool because a lot of the pictures are of like my dad and his family growing up, and so I can see a lot of them in the pictures and stuff, which is really cool. And it also just like looks pretty neat and vintagey. Then at the end of my bed, I have my bookshelf. So on the bottom shelf, I have my Little House on the Prairie collection, which is my all-time favorite TV series ever. And then on the top shelf, I have some more of my like favorite books and stuff, including like The Hunger Games and Divergent, which is my all-time favorite book series ever. And then I've got some John Green books, and then on top of that I have a TV, which I rarely ever use to actually watch TV because I usually plug this computer in using an HDMI cable, and that's what I edit my videos on. Now here is my closet door, and I've just decorated it by putting on some records and record cases. And here, I'll just go ahead and show you like my other door since it's there. And that is like my front door in the background right there. And so inside my closet, I just have hanging a couple things. My little cute banana purse that my brother got me. And then I just have all my clothes in my closet. So I've got some hanging up. I've got a little like rack that I put some on. Dirty clothes basket, purse, and then on the very top shelf, I have some like shorts and jeans and stuff. Then literally right around the corner from that, the last thing in my room is my mirror, and it's just hanging on the wall. Kind of plain, but it's a mirror. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you later with a new video. Bye!